I want to share a story with you about a man who thought he'd lost everything. It was the first day of his new job, and in the morning his wife told him that she wanted a divorce and that her mind was made up. She told him to go into work, so he did, and there he found his position had been cut. He went to a nearby public park and sat down on a bench. He found a stone and he picked it up, and he threw it into the trees. The stone hit a tree, and hundreds of birds scattered into the sky. Then they flew down to meet him. He thought, "Am I Lord of the Birds?" But no, they asked him for $5,000 and said, "If you give us this money, you can sell vitamins under our corporation's banner, Vital Wealth Co." But he said, "No, I'm not going to sell your serums, birds." And he took 3 little steps towards them, like he was going to kick them. The birds were fearful, and they scattered into the sky. Despite the fact he was never going to kick them, he just made it look like he was going to kick them. He went home, and he found a briefcase outside of his front door. The briefcase contained $10 million of bearer bonds and a note that said, "Thank you for scattering those birds. Love, the U.S. government of America." He walked inside his home to find his wife, who said, "I wanted a divorce because your boss told me that you were selling vitamins for birds. But I saw something in the park today that changed my mind." It was a sign that said, "Your husband isn't selling vitamins for birds. In fact, he's scattering them. Thank you for scattering those birds. Love, your wife of America." She opened her suitcase to reveal $10 million of bearer bonds. In case you haven't guessed it already, that man was me 200 years ago. And look at me now, 27 years old and happy as a clam, healthy as a horse and strong as an ox as a clam. So remember, never give up, because if you give up, you can't give down, which is what I'm doing right now. You're welcome.